Hey, hi, hello. Just setting up February, doing the boring old stuff. I've got my usual, the header, the calendar, my goals. Then I'm going to do batching posts. This is going to be a new staple. We're going to fill it out here in a little bit. And then I'm doing my calendar for my new content calendar that I tried last month. And we're going to really get in deep with it in another minute or so. Just setting it up like normal, doing it 5 days a week. And we're going to move on. Now I'm just doing my social media calendar for my freelancing gigs. This is the same thing I've been doing for more than a year now. It works. I'm going to leave the other page to do some other fun stuff to help kind of revamp this. Not in this video, but at some point, that's what that's going to be used for. So just the socials, newsletters, and blogs. And then my TBR. Let's get into planning my social media for the month. Okay, so as you can see, I've already filled out my batching post. This is very similar to what I did in January. I didn't follow through with it very well, so we're going to make this a part of a regular spread for my social posts. Let me flip back to the other one again. With this, I thought I was paring down, and I did pare down from my original plan. This needs pared down even more because it's just not realistic whatsoever. I didn't post anything on my Autumn Lishke socials, nothing on my Alicia Costanzo socials. I'd hit YouTube. I hit a little bit of Facebook and Instagram with my Plan and Write, which is my Etsy page for planner materials, both writing and reading, and some kind of life stuff. So we're going to, together, I'm going to see if I can't explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. You can see one change is that I already have stars on 2 of them for each week. I'm thinking of, instead of doing particularly long videos, like I have a 16-minute video up and it didn't perform very well. My 6 to 8 minute ones have. So I thought about doing 2 6 to 8 minute videos a week. We'll see how this works out. We'll see. But I still want to, this is my color for YouTube. It's a mild liner. I don't know what color. Sorry. So we're going to do long video on Mondays, definitely. So let's put this up here. And I have the first week in March in here so I can kind of try to prep my planning instead of waiting until just the first of the week to do this. I think I like this 4-week plan, and I'm going to try to repeat something similar in my pillars each week. Maybe not so much content, maybe content, just changing based on what I'm doing. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see, what you're interested in, things you want to learn from me. I thought about Thursday being my other posting day, because this would give me the weekend to work on videos. And Thursday would give me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to work on videos. Friday is my busy day in general. Not that I can't schedule it up for Friday, but I think I'm going to try Thursdays. And I'm going to denote these a little bit differently than I did before. And this is just, that looks terrible. This is going to be my indicator for a long video. And I should really be cross-posting about my long videos on other platforms to bring people to my long videos. But I haven't done it. So there we are. Still kind of afraid of restarting my Alicia Costanzo Instagram. Anyways, so I also noticed that my shorts are doing fairly well depending on the kind of thing. So like long form of me like filling stuff in, which is kind of relaxing for me, aesthetic, perform better in a short form. So I thought about, what are we doing? End of month stats. That's going to be this one. Let's fill these things in now so that don't have to guess later. We're going to do EOM, which is going to be that in the flip through. I'll probably put some pixels and challenge filling in there as my end of the month wrap up, but that's going to be that. I thought about doing a quick view of me filling in my end of the month stat pages, and so I want to give this, do I want to give this a day? I found it doing 2 days later, doing a short kind of links back to it. I don't know if it gets smothered if I do it the day after. I haven't had as much luck. That might be the content, not the timing though. So I think let's stick with this and see how that works. So we will do EM again, and without the little triangle play button, I'm going to know that's a short, which also means I can cross post that. So I forget what colors are for which. My is Costanza. This is Lishki. So this one must be planning, right? Let's just put this up there now. I should be obviously cross-posting these guys. I don't know if I need to do that one. I might have just mucked that one up. This is what happens when I get ahead of myself. So we're definitely going to do E-O-M and the E-O-M. We're going to put short here just because it's going to be more obvious to me. Okay, and then this one's going to be my Feb setup. Makes me wonder if I should have Saturday here to repost that. Well, it's not going to be something I'm going to be reposting. I want to pull content from these guys for my shorts. So part of me is thinking, should I put in like my pixels here and then I can do my end of the month? I'll have my February set up and I can just leave that be, or should I just put a pixels here? Should I hit that Friday again, or should it be Saturday? I had really good luck with Saturday just this last week. I'm going to put it here for now and we'll see what happens. Maybe Saturday. We'll see. Okay, things that are also going to transfer onto my Costanzo. Probably not so much stats. My February setup go on there. Am I leaning too hard into my bullet journaling is the question. Because I do obviously want to have success in my Etsy shop with my printables. So they are very low labor intensive. I enjoy doing them. I use them all the time. That makes sense as a business move, but I also want to be selling my books. So putting my February planning sesh in my Costanzo going to be fruitful. You know what? I'm not going to know until I try and I have some data for it. So let's put my February setup, since it is more of a life thing. I can do, even if it's a short or whatever, it's linking back to my February setup in general, just a picture of it. I can put a lien on it that says, that talks about my writing and my writing goals for February and how I'm setting up. Obviously, social media would be really big on that too, but I don't want to be known as like the social media. I want to talk about my books, so I should probably lean it towards my writing in some way. And if I honestly post on Facebook and Instagram once a week, I'm going to be happy at this point because my main focus is YouTube. I thought about maybe getting into the TikTok. I don't know. I don't consume social media other than on YouTube in general, so that's why I'm kind of focusing that way. Okay, my camera, which is my phone, died. So, as I was saying, I have found a lot of books on YouTube, so I'm hoping to lean into that a little bit more. But anyways, looking at my writing week pillar, days in the life and routine, I filmed a whole bunch of day in the life stuff last week. Did not do a lot of talking on it. Kind of feel like scrapping it and starting over. But here's the thing, I should not be wasting my time like that. I'm gonna do a rough edit of it and then maybe fill it in with some sitting down and explaining what the fuck I'm doing. Because if you don't know, I am a ghostwriter and I have to write 1,500 words a day for 6 weeks in order to get a book finished for my client. So that is currently the project that I am working on. Well, I can't tell you about the actual project that I'm working on other than it's a romance novel. But yeah, that's what my day in the life kind of looks like. And some days it takes me all day to write that 1,500 words. So yeah, but I do want to sit down and talk about that. So I think, I should be filming those things here. And I kind of wonder if I should put what I should be filming down here or if I should have another spread for that. I'll think about that. But anyways, let's fill in what we know and I can always add things later and we can discuss next month how things turned out. So I think I would like to do my day. It just feels like a day in the life should be on Thursday. I don't know. It just feels that good that way. That's how I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do routine, which is essentially how I'm going to talk about building my writing muscles. And I was pushing myself like, come on, just do 250 words a day. Just do 250 words a day to build that habit. Just write every day, do 250 words a day. If you can get that out, you're success. Which honestly, if you can, that is the truth. If any day you sit down to write, whether you get 5 words or you get 5,000 words, you are being successful because you're doing it. Just FYI. Anyways, I want to talk about that in my routine video. I don't know if I should post any of that on my plan and write. I can talk about writing stuff, like writing advice stuff. So now let's put routine, because I can also talk about my trackers. Let's definitely put this on my Costanza one. I'm also going to want that in my day in the life. See, my day in the life, I can focus on like my planner again. I think that would be a good, smaller, short version of it. So I do want both of those there as well. So let's do that. I again want to do short form over here, so I might just do like, actually, if I could, I would do routine here again, but I can do shorter talking about just the general routine. Let's do just tips. Tips. And we're going to do that on all three. And that's because I do think I should put more writing content on my write and plan, because it is write and plan, or plan and write. It's bad that I don't know the name of my own Etsy store. Plan and write. And yes, it's secondary, but it's planning so that I can write, right? So, yeah. Day in the life, I can post the full video, and then I can also post the shortened content. I'm ignoring my Lishki stuff, which is kind of sad, but, you know. Got all the shorts. I'm gonna come back in with my Lishki stuff after I filled all these things out, because it doesn't quite fit in with this. My next pillar, my life bullet journal, this guy, the one I'm working in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fill those guys in. And we have March's setup and a goals check-in. I think this would be really like mid-month. Be good to look back at the last month and a half, and then I'd have another month and a half maybe when I do it next time. So let's do goals. I think that would also be good in my other two. Again, it's going to lean toward the niche that I'm posting it in. So yeah. And then we will do our March. Don't know if I want to put that. Yeah, I guess I do. It could be curated for each one of them. Now we're on to reading TBR stuff. So TBR is going to be right here. Right here. Should it be? Yes, I'm going to do my TBR here. And honestly, it's going to take at least 2 shorts, if not 3, because I do my TBR regularly, a long form with slides and all these other things, and then I do it short without all the talking. So those will be definitely there. I'm going to put that again on, I'm going to put them on both, because why not? But instead of hitting this one again with the shorts, hitting my Costanza one again with the shorts, maybe I can focus in on current read and just talk about something that connects with the genre that I write in, and that's still similar content. Like I can still talk about it within the same, I was being the same mindset essentially. Then I think that should be easy, and it gives me like all month to read a book that's paranormal, romance, urban fantasy, which I honestly usually read quite a bit of, but that's neither here nor there, okay? But I just think it'll fit in line with that. Book suggestions are always good, which by the way, if you have any, please drop them in the comments below. And then I'm gonna do we're gonna call it a Feb fill. And I think I will post at least about it on my Instagram. And when I say FebFill, what I'm talking about is my book journal and filling in all the things that I read in February, doing that in my book journal, and I write like comments and stuff and fill in the stats. So I'm gonna do the filling in stuff, kind of like a wrap-up recap of what I've been reading. I think, maybe. Putting in my stickers, it says monthly recap, film it as I go. I'm gonna have to like differentiate these two a little bit, but they kind of lean into each other, because then once I've done my recap, my end of the year stats would be my next video and flipping through. So like, will this just be me filling it in? Should I do like up to a certain point and then leave something, or should I just let my end of the year just be my stats and picking my favorite books of the month? See, I think that's how I'm gonna differentiate them, and I just have to come back and reference this video to know. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of repeat that down here for the week after, I think. So again, I'm going to do my end of the month stat. And then I want that on my stanza too, because I can just do a short, here's the book I read, here's what I liked about it, here are the tropes about it, and quick flashes for each book, or at least each book in my genre, and I think that will be effective. My setup for my book bujo setup for March. I'm kind of cheating and writing up the long thing there, and I think again I'm just gonna do that since it's a long title. My erotica, very steamy, spicy romance pen name. I would like to do a blog once a month, blog newsletter shebang once a month. So I'm gonna make that one of my weekend goals. Hello, kitty. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. So I'm gonna put, yep, I hear ya. Lishki short. And we're gonna do blog news. So, and I'm just gonna once a month post. Hi, kitty. You purple little thing. She does not want to get off my desk. Yes, I am filming. You like to be up here to beg me for food. You can get down. I'm not feeding you. If I can build that muscle right there, that's going to be a win this month. So don't want to overload myself. If I could get it once, we're going to call it good. I also need to do a newsletter at some point, newsletter/blog for my Costanzo. And see what I'll do is I will write a newsletter or write a blog post, send it to my newsletter first, and then belatedly post it to my blog. I think that's going to be, I think those are my goals. This is my social media planning. Let me know if you have suggestions, if this helped you at all. I still think it looks kind of crazy, but I think with the data and with what I've been able to do in planning like this, knowing what I did last month, which was not a lot. I mean, it was, I posted quite a bit, but it was not a lot actually. So since December 31st, and again, this is the 19th, I have posted 4 long form videos and 5 short form videos. Knowing how to divide it up more and getting batch filming done is going to be really helpful. And not next month, but in March, I get an extra camera so I can film short form and long form at the same time. And that's going to be a lifesaver. Anyways, that's that. Yeah, let me give you a flip through of February. Way to go so far back to start. I have an idea for what to do with this page. A cycle fitness plan, so matching up my fitness goals and what I'm going to do every week and like actually planning that out to fit with my cycle. So pretty self-explanatory. Here's February. I need to write my goals down. I don't know what they are yet until I finish this month. So then as you saw, my social media posting plan for my stuff, my businesses. I want to do some new planning for this. So there's my empty social media posts that I have to do for my freelancing. I have a rhythm of things that I do every week, and I kind of want to branch out from that. It's not working very well. So me and ChatGPT are going to have a conversation about what I can be putting up there and getting some ideas that way. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, my February TBR is filled out in pencil, but it's not finalized yet, so I haven't pinned it in yet. My cat is here. I also don't know if I'm going to be doing a punishment yet, so it's hard for me to fill all this out. I think most of it is ready, but you'll have to wait till my February TBR video to know exactly what I'm reading. That's this. And then we're going to fill out my first week. That will be that. Anyways, if this was helpful to you at all, let me know. If you are a planner person, drop your planner video links in the comments below. Let me know how you like to plan. And y'all, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.